Well, it got down to actually 27 in this greenhouse last night. Of course, that's up here higher. It's already up to 85. It's about 10 o'clock. Everything should fared fine. I put all the little transplants on the ground so they would uh, keep the heat better. But we're going to talk about this cabbage right here. And now this is Michihili. Uh, and that's might be butchering the name, but probably not. And this variety of cabbage is, we talked about it in the garden tour. This is really an exceptional flavor to this. At least I think so. And I don't tend to rave too much on certain vegetables, except I encourage people to try them. Now, this was the first year I planted this cabbage, and I'd planted it twice. The first batch, something ended up happening, and I lost it or lost most of them. And we had about 3 or 4 bugs. Got one, so we took it out and give it to the chickens. And we have this one left. But what I want to talk about is this cabbage has a unique flavor, and normally you wouldn't taste so many different flavors to it. It might be different parts of the plants taste a little bit different. Now, I did try eating it green, and to me it tastes like eating a green plant that needs to be cooked. I would say maybe like some of your kales and stuff like that. I mean, not that they're bad tasting, but I just think they taste better when they've been stir fried or cooked a little bit. And this was one of them. So we did cook one up, and we cooked it just like we cook greens, or I say my wife cooked it up. And we tasted it, and the taste is kind of different. Like say, it tasted kind of like turnips, not not the turnip itself, but turnip greens, real garden grown turnip greens. When I say turnips, don't think I talk about like what you get at the can, or that canned stuff that they serve at most restaurants on a buffet or something like that. It tastes like nice, fresh cooked turnip greens with a little bit of mustard green taste, and uh, it had kind of a buttery flavor. And then as I ate it, then I could detect it tastes kind of like a little bit of flavor like a spinach. So I said this would be an ideal plant to plant. Now it will actually make a head. Now I don't think I'll ever. I might let some head up or grow them that long, but I like it just like this. And a lot of times harvesting a vegetable early, the flavor is different. But this might be something you want to try in your garden. It's a fast grower. You won't be out too much, and we're going to go in there and we're going to talk about how easy it is to plant the seeds. When it comes to planting the seeds, there's nothing real complicated, and your planting depth it can vary quite a bit. The seed is basically it's the same size as a mustard or turnip seed, and it we put a couple in a hole, try to be precise so we don't waste seeds. Now these came from Will Height, and it's Michihili cabbage. It's a Chinese cabbage, and I always, once I get my seeds, I put them in a mylar bag, and I put the germination date on them if it has them, which this one does, and it tells what it is. And a lot of times I write the percentage on there if I've got a larger bag. But with this one, I just stick this in the bag and keep it. But all we're going to do is we're going to pop these little seeds in here, and within less than a week, these are going to be up and growing. This is a fast growing cabbage, and like I say, it's the flavor is something else. But Anyway, if you want to see more of these videos, know a little bit more about certain types of vegetables that I grow, and I'd be glad to do a video on them so that you do know. But just hit that subscribe, hit the bell, and hit all so you'll get all the notifications. And give it a big thumbs up. Enjoy it, planting all those vegetables.